What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Dracy. I'm coming to you guys again with another video. So in this video, I just want to talk about Tekken 8, especially the DLC characters that we've gotten for the past 3 seasons. There's also a post I stumbled upon in Twitter. Yes, I'm going to still call it Twitter, not X. So if anyone wants to correct me, sorry. I'm going to keep calling it Twitter. But in this post, it basically listed all the DLC characters that was so far in season 1 to 3, and it even asked between all these characters, which one of them got your interest. Now, before we get into it, let me just tell you this right now. I'm very sure you already know this, but the subscribe button is right down there, a very big black button. So please, if you mind hitting it, I'll really appreciate it because I'm almost there at 200 subscribers. Aside from that, I also want you to hit that share button, like this video, comment down below your thoughts about what you think about each and every single Tekken 8 character. I would like to understand what your interest is in Tekken 8, and potentially we can get something going. And my goal is to basically reach this account to 500 subscribers, even potentially 1,000 subscribers before the month of August. So in one way, it does sound crazy, and in another way, well, I got to try in one way or another. Plus, if you like this video, it basically gives me more interest to make more content like this, to be more interactive, and also post more of my Tekken 8 content. And keep this in mind, Tekken 8 is not the only game I play. I also play Mortal Kombat as well. But I will also try to make content on that if this video does well. Well, to be honest, I'll still post MK content and potentially Marvel Rivals content. And my reason is very simple. It's just because I want to. So, buckle up. Just so you know, now I don't have an intro. I don't have an outro. Not that great making thumbnails, but I just like making videos and playing games. Alright, so jumping straight into the topic. So right now, for me, I'm currently in Tekken Emperor, and I have had some good moments playing Tekken 8. It's not a bad game. And among the core free fighters between this Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, this is basically the second easiest game that you can pick up. Well, you know, when you open Twitter, you basically see a bunch of people who whine, bitch, and complain about the game, about every issue the game has, which currently I do understand those issues. Aside from that, one of the other issues that I've seen that caught my attention, which is the main topic of this video, is the DLC picks, the slots that have had for the past 3 seasons. Now, I stumbled upon this post right here, and to be fair, looking at the comment section, a lot of people had basically similar opinions as to the entire season 1 roster from Eddie, Lydia, and Heihachi. They should have been base roster. But although Heihachi should have remained dead, because that was the ultimate climactic ending in Tekken 7, him coming back as a DLC in Tekken 8 is I would say yes, it is a slap to the face of every fan who basically enjoyed Tekken 7. Clive, however, had a bunch of mixed reception because people wanted Tifa to be in the game, but you know, we had Final Fantasy 15 MC Noctis in Tekken 7, so why shouldn't we have Final Fantasy 16 Clive Rossfield in Tekken 8, right? Yeah, but let's be real for a second. The reason why we couldn't get Tifa is mainly because there's been so much demand for that character to be in a fighting game, and not just Bandai Namco that was asking for that character. Many other companies were doing it, but you know, the whole contracting and the deal between Square Enix and everyone else, look, that character was being protected for the past 10 years. 10 years! And even Harada himself said that they had requested her, but they were denied. They were denied of having access to that character. That's why they had to settle in for Clive. But if we're being honest, Clive settles better in Soul Calibur than he does in Tekken 8. I'm sorry. Now, but in my honest opinion, for me, in the whole season 1 of the DLC lineup is so bad. Eddie Gordo and Lydia should have been base roster because one, Eddie was a base roster character in Tekken 7. Lydia was the new DLC character in Tekken 7, but now both of them are DLC. Heihachi, however, like I said before, should have stayed dead, but he just wants to continue the Mishima Bloodline saga, I guess. But for Clive, if you feel any way different, I don't care. Look, I like Clive. The moment I saw his trailer, I was hyped. The moment I saw his movesets, I was hyped. To me, apart from Eddie, Lydia, and Heihachi, he was the one that piqued my interest in the entire season 1. I literally did not care a single damn about the entire season 1. Until I saw Clive. And also I used to main Noctis in Tekken 7, so don't blame me. Now moving on to season 2, and I'm just gonna start off like this. Screw Anna. Screw Anna. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do I even start? Anna Williams. DLC character in Tekken 7. Reused DLC character start off in season 2. And they give her a bloody bazooka. Are we dead ass? Now, let me just ignore the fact that when Anna came out, season 2 came out as well, and season 2 broke the game. It put the game in a state that it shouldn't have been in. And I'm just gonna leave that aside. I'm just gonna focus on the character alone. Like I said, screw Anna Williams. I genuinely just didn't like the character. Yes, I knew that she would return, but I just don't like the character at all. So moving on. Next character, Falcon Ram. Now, honestly speaking, Falcon Ram, I truly don't know how to feel about it. I just don't know. I like when I look at the character in Tekken 7, he was big, he was good. Like he felt like he felt menacing. But like as I'm looking at him right now in Tekken 8, I'm like, he's good. He's still good. He's like a balanced character. I just don't know how to feel about him. He's not like he doesn't pique my interest. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's like toxic in the game. I just feel questionable about him. He just feels off. That's basically how I can put him. So overall, he looks cool. He's balanced, but overall he's just okay. Now shifting on to the next and the most exciting part in the Falcon Rum trailer, which was the Armor King introduction. Yes, Armor King in season 2. Oh my gosh, Armor King was awesome. Armor King was so awesome. The hype that this man got in that short trailer after Falcon Rum trailer was so amazing. God, oh my god, I can still remember that time. Yeah, announced him in Combo Breaker. I will just say this right now. For me, like you already see, I'm playing Armor King because I like the character. He's very interesting. To me, he's the best out of the entire season 2. He is the only person in the entire season 2 that caught my interest. Everything about him, his disrespectful grasp, his tough act persona, his heel personality, the fact that he is a wrestler, obviously, and on top of it all, nigga has drip. The best drip in the entire DLC lineup in general. He has the best drip out of everybody. Look at his entire fit in his costumes. Look at the Tekken 7 fit. Nobody in the entire roster can compare to him in drip. Alright, let me cut the glaze short. So, Armor King, best character in Season 2 so far. My favorite character in Season 2. Moving on to Miari Zo. I don't even know what to say about this character. I mean, the fact that they have an African country representing in the Tekken game, from Madagascar by the way, and she basically has an ogre inside of her. That was actually interesting. But then when she released, I generally lost any form of interest in playing that character, even wanting to even touch that character. I don't know why. Just something just felt off. Looking at her, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna play. I don't even want to play you at all. I don't even know what you're capable of. But like, I've seen your gameplay. I've seen the starter guide from IGN, but no, I just don't. I just don't want to touch it. Apologies to anybody who also likes to play a character. Me, she's not my forte. Well, looking at season 3 right now, Kunimitsu, first character in season 3. Yeah, she's okay. I'm not gonna say much about her. I'm not gonna disrespect her. I'm not gonna say that she's broken. I'm not gonna say that she's basically annoying. No, she's just okay. Similar to like Bakuran. She's not that bad, but I just don't like that character. Moving on, after her we got Bob, and to be fair, Bob is actually very interesting as a character. I actually like him in Tekken 7. I don't have any issues with that character at all, but depending on how the game is going, he's gonna be a stance-based character. Potentially, I'm just saying. But since we haven't got a gameplay trailer for him, I'm just gonna say the guy is very interesting. And right after him, we got the shocking return of Roger Jr. The last time we saw this character was in Tekken 5 or Dark Resurrection. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine. Imagine a kangaroo, a mother and her child, that's a boxing kangaroo, and she also has like some king grabs to her name. Plus, she's also like a Mishima that uses her tail as a hell sweep ability. Either way, Roger Jr. was an interesting character I used to play back then in Tekken Dark Resurrection. But just like Bob, I will have to wait for the gameplay to actually understand how the character works. And from there, I will basically jump to my conclusion. But aside from all that, I am extremely hyped that he is returning back in Tekken 8. And time to address the major elephant in the bloody room. Ladies and gentlemen, the first time ever we got a Baki character in Tekken. We are getting Yujiro Hanma in Tekken 8 as the final Season 3 DLC. Oh my gosh. Let me to tell you how impactful that information is. The sales for Tekken 8 skyrocketed tremendously just because of that alone. To understand the hype that Yujiro Hanma brought into Tekken 8, just keep this in mind. The moment that trailer dropped, Yujiro Hanma made me purchase Tekken 8 just because he was coming in early 2027. This man's aura alone carried the sales of season 3. He saved season 3 from dying. Like, you do not understand the amount of people that will 100% cop Yujiro the moment he drops, whether it be early access or official release. There will be a lot of players playing that character in ranked. I'm sorry, especially if he's actually lore accurate to his own series. But so far, like I said, for Bob and Roger Jr., we just gotta wait and hope to see the gameplay trailer and see what the Tekken devs are cooking. But overall, if I had to scale each and every single one of these characters from 1 to 10, Eddie Gordo's 5 out of 10. Lydia, 3 out of 10. Heihachi, 0. Should have been dead. But hey, oh well. Clive Rossfield, 8.5 out of 10. I'm sorry. Anna Williams, 3 out of 10. Bakaram, 5 out of 10. Armor King, 9.5 out of 10. Miyari Zo, 4 out of 10. Kunimitsu, 4.5 out of 10. Bob, not too sure, but I'll just say 5 out of 10. Roger Jr., 7 out of 10. Yujiro Hanma, 100 over 10. In fact, I should even say 1,000 over 10 because this nigga made me purchase the game. Overall, that's my thoughts on the entire DLC roster in Tekken 8. Some of them I like, some of them I don't know how to feel about them, and others I hate them to the deepest core in my own being. So what do you think? Put that in the comment section down below, and I'll see it, and I'll talk to you about it. Aside from all that, same drill as always. Like, comment, subscribe, share it if you can. And yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to reach up to 200 subscribers before the end of this month, and maybe 500 subscribers before the end of August. Now, with that all being said, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.